Ciao, amici! Welcome to our Italian culinary adventure. Today, we embark on a delicious journey to Italy, right from your own kitchen. Imagine the aroma of fresh basil, the taste of ripe tomatoes, and the creamy texture of mozzarella cheese. We're talking about pizza, of course. But not just any pizza, the classic Margherita pizza, which is a true representation of Italian culinary art. This iconic dish is more than just food in Italy. It's a symbol of family, tradition, and the simple joy of good company. Picture a warm Italian evening, families gathered around the table, sharing stories and laughter over slices of pizza. Making pizza at home might seem daunting, but trust me, it's easier than you think. With a bit of preparation and the right ingredients, you can create a pizza that rivals those from the best pizzerias in Naples. With a few simple ingredients and a little bit of passion, you can recreate the magic of an authentic Italian pizzeria right in your own home. Fresh tomatoes, creamy mozzarella, fragrant basil, and a drizzle of olive oil are all you need to get started. Get ready to roll up your sleeves, put on your aprons, and let's bring a slice of Italy to life. The process of making pizza is not just about the end result, but also about enjoying the journey. Feel the dough in your hands, smell the fresh ingredients, and take pride in creating something delicious from scratch. Are you ready? Let's get started. Together, we'll explore the steps to make the perfect pizza dough, the secrets to a flavorful tomato sauce, and the art of topping your pizza just right. So let's dive in and create a culinary masterpiece that will transport you straight to the heart of Italy. Before we begin our pizza making adventure, let's gather our ingredients. We're going to start with the classic Margherita pizza, a true testament to Italian simplicity and flavor. Don't worry, we'll explore other delicious variations later. For our Margherita, we'll need 00 flour, the secret to that perfect Italian texture. Fresh yeast, ripe tomatoes, fresh mozzarella cheese, extra virgin olive oil, a pinch of salt, and of course, fragrant fresh basil. Remember, using high-quality ingredients is key to achieving that authentic Italian taste, so choose wisely. Now, let's get our hands dirty and make the heart of our pizza the dough. In a large bowl, combine the flour and salt. Make a well in the center and crumble in the fresh yeast. Slowly add warm water to the yeast, mixing gently until it dissolves. Now, start incorporating the flour from the sides, gradually forming a dough. Knead the dough for about 10 minutes until it's smooth and elastic. Cover the bowl with a clean cloth and let it rise in a warm place for at least an hour. This allows the yeast to work its magic, creating a light and airy texture. Our dough has risen beautifully, and it's time to shape it into our pizza base. Divide the dough into 2 equal portions. Lightly flour your work surface and use your hands to flatten each portion into a disc. Now, using your fingertips, gently stretch and push the dough outwards from the center, working your way around the edges. Don't worry if it's not perfectly round. The beauty of homemade pizza lies in its rustic charm. If the dough resists, let it rest for a few minutes before continuing to stretch. Aim for a thin base, about a 1/4 inch thick. Section 5. The art of the topping. Simplicity is key. When it comes to creating the perfect pizza, the toppings play a crucial role. But remember, simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. The base is ready and it's time for the fun part, adding the toppings. This is where you can get creative. But it's important to keep in mind that sometimes less is more. Remember, with a Margherita, less is more. The beauty of this classic pizza lies in its simplicity, allowing each ingredient to shine. Drizzle a generous amount of extra virgin olive oil onto the base, spreading it evenly with the back of a spoon. This not only adds flavor, but also helps to create a crispy crust. Crush the canned tomatoes by hand and spread them over the base, leaving a small border for the crust. The tomatoes should be fresh and vibrant, providing a tangy contrast to the rich olive oil. Tear the fresh mozzarella into chunks and scatter them over the tomato sauce. The mozzarella should be creamy and melt beautifully, creating pockets of gooey goodness. Season generously with salt and freshly ground black pepper. These simple seasonings enhance the natural flavors of the ingredients without overpowering them. Finally, sprinkle dried oregano over the top. This herb adds a touch of earthiness and a hint of bitterness that balances the sweetness of the tomatoes. We'll add the fresh basil later, just before baking. The basil leaves will wilt slightly in the oven, releasing their aromatic oils and adding a burst of freshness to the finished pizza. And there you have it, a beautifully simple Margherita pizza. Each bite is a harmonious blend of flavors and textures, a testament to the idea that sometimes simplicity truly is key. Section 6. The dance of fire and dough baking your pizza. This is where all your preparation comes together and the magic happens. Preheat your oven to its highest setting. This is crucial because a hot oven mimics the intense heat of a traditional pizza oven, ensuring that your pizza cooks evenly and quickly. If you have a pizza stone, place it in the oven while it heats up. The pizza stone absorbs and retains heat, which helps to create a crispy crust that is the hallmark of a great pizza. This helps to create a crispy crust. The high heat and the pizza stone work together to give you that perfect texture. Crispy on the outside and soft on the inside. Carefully transfer the pizza onto a baking sheet or pizza peel dusted with flour. The flour acts as a barrier, preventing the dough from sticking and making it easier to slide the pizza into the oven. Slide the pizza onto the hot pizza stone or baking sheet and bake for 8 to 10 minutes or until the crust is golden brown and the cheese is bubbly and slightly charred in spots. The high heat will cook the pizza quickly, so keep an eye on it. Keep a close eye on the pizza while it bakes, as oven temperatures can vary. It's important to monitor the pizza to ensure it doesn't burn. You want the cheese to be melted and slightly browned and the crust to be golden and crispy. The key is to achieve that perfect balance between a crispy crust and gooey melted cheese. This is the moment of truth, where all your efforts pay off. A well-baked pizza is a symphony of flavors and textures, with the crispy crust providing a satisfying crunch and the melted cheese offering a rich, creamy contrast. Enjoy your homemade pizza and savor every bite. Section 7. A symphony of flavors, final touches and serving. As soon as the pizza comes out of the oven, scatter fresh basil leaves over the top. The heat from the pizza will wilt the basil slightly, releasing its wonderful aroma and flavor. Using a pizza cutter or sharp knife, slice the pizza into wedges. Serve immediately while it's hot and the cheese is still stretchy and gooey. Buon appetito! Section 8. Beyond the Margherita, exploring other classics. Once you've mastered the Margherita, the possibilities are endless. Italian pizza is all about using fresh seasonal ingredients. Feel free to experiment with different toppings to create your own signature pizzas. Some classic variations include the capricciosa with artichoke hearts, ham and mushrooms, the quattro formaggi, a decadent 4-cheese pizza, and the diavola for those who like a bit of spice, topped with spicy salami. Section 9. Mastering the art tips for pizza perfection. Here are a few extra tips to help you achieve pizza perfection. Use high-quality 00 flour for a light and airy dough. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty when kneading the dough. Let the dough rise in a warm, draft-free place. Don't overcrowd the pizza with toppings, less is more. Use a pizza stone or baking steel for a crispier crust. Bake the pizza at the highest oven temperature for best results. Section 10. The joy of sharing pizza, family and friends. In Italy, pizza is more than just a meal. It's an experience best shared with loved ones. Gather your family and friends, lay out a checkered tablecloth, and let the aroma of freshly baked pizza fill your home with warmth and laughter. As you savor each bite, remember that you're not just enjoying a delicious meal, you're creating memories that will last a lifetime. Section 11. Unleash your inner pizzaiolo, a call to action. So there you have it. Making authentic Italian pizza at home is easier than you think. With a little practice and a lot of passion, you too can become a master pizzaiolo. So gather your ingredients, put on your apron, and unleash your inner Italian chef. Trust me, the satisfaction of creating a delicious pizza from scratch is an experience like no other. Happy pizza making!